Hey, everybody, it's Eddie from Tokyo. This is your cryptocurrency update from Japan. I want to talk about a new Ripple partner that was announced today. There is a lot going on in the Asia-Pacific region as well as the Middle East. Here's Sagar Sabrai. He's the head of government and regulatory affairs in the Asia-Pacific region. He has an office in Singapore. No doubt he is a very busy guy. And then we can't forget Mr. Dilip Rao. Even though he's in New York, every time we see him in a video, he seems to be somewhere else in the world. This is from May when he was in the Ripple drop and he was speaking from Dubai. From 2014 to 2017, he was the managing director of the Middle East and North Africa, as well as the director for APAC, or the Asian region. But the person I really want to talk about in this video is Mr. Naveen Gupta. It's because of his work that we are able to talk about this new partner. I think he started to get his traction with this partner back in October 2018 when he participated in an ArabNet conference. They highlighted a bank called Boubyan Bank, and it is considered one of the most prominent banks in Kuwait. Mr. Gupta spoke at one of the 16 sessions that they had. And soon after that, the Asian banker had an interview article in February 2019, and it is really telling because Ripple wanted to scale its business big time in 2019. So he reflects back and says it took Ripple 2 years to get 100 customers. And then it took only 1 year to acquire the next 100. And the expansion is happening through a multi-hub model. And Ripple is now present in all large remittance corridors. It's aggressively closing the gap, according to Mr. Gupta. So the network effect is really starting to take off. There is a quote in here that is very important to look at. So he is quoted as saying, "We are seeing across governments and central banks that we are engaged with is the effort to streamline digital assets and to bring it either into an existing framework or build new policies through which cryptocurrency and digital assets itself can be managed." For 2019, we see a favorable regulatory environment. We see clear regulatory signals in ASEAN, such as Thailand, the Philippines, and Singapore, moving ahead on digital assets. Wow, I just like that quote a lot. And it wasn't then too long after that we saw in April 2019, he did another deal with the launch of the Saudi British Bank. This is a remittance corridor that goes into India. He has been busy, not only just doing these deals, but also talking and speaking at a lot of events and a lot of different summits. Here we bring it to May 2019. This is the AME. They're out of Dubai, and Ripple making serious remittance inroads with Middle East banks. Look at this. Ripple, the payments-focused DLT network, has partnered with several financial and non-financial institutions across the globe. But recently, it is Middle East banking companies that are looking to explore blockchain for payment solutions using XRP or XRapid. And bring it now to June 23rd. This is the Middle East Northern Africa FinTech Association. It's made up of 46 countries that bridge the global experts together, and they establish a framework of collaboration. Mr. Gupta was the keynote speaker at this event, and he talked about the next big developments in the Middle East, Northern Africa fintech landscape. Wow. And for that same event, the Saudi Gazette did a very good article and talked about the 22 financial regulators that attended. So that is so telling. You know they are trying to figure out what needs to be done so that they can use the digital asset XRP. And I did find a picture from his keynote speaking event, which I think is quite nice to see that. Yeah, I'm just reading the bottom here. It does confirm that it was attended by 22 regional regulators from the MENA region and the Arab world. So wonderful. He is on a roll. And today, here is the announcement. This is Boubyan Bank. They signed an initial agreement with Ripple to promote instant transfer services to various parts of the world. So this is not just one corridor. This is various corridors. They are wanting to provide service to a number of countries, and they are in the process of getting the approval from the Central Bank of Kuwait. The positions, or the position this gives the bank, will be, in their opinion, considered the best. And Boubyan, according to Mr. Navin, will be an important partner in Kuwait and the region. So that really does tell me he is doing a lot more with this region than we know. Look at this. This is the picture. It is all over the news in the Middle East. Here is the actual Boubyan Bank press release. I'll put a link to it down in the description below. And I want to just take one last look at him because he just makes me smile. Blockchain enthusiast, cool dad, art of living meditation teacher. Yes, he is a meditation expert, and he does it with the art of living. This is an organization that's been around for 36 years, and it has approximately 10,000 different centers in 155 countries. It's touched the lives of 370 million people. You basically are going to master your mind and live your best life with evidence-backed breathing techniques, authentic yoga, and effortless meditation. You can check your country and city and see if there's anything going on if it interests you. Okay, everybody, we are jumping to the fluff, which is all about Japan. So, yeah, why aren't you surfing in Tokyo? That's what I want to ask you. I am doing this story because I was given a DM by somebody who wants to bring their family here for the Olympics. I think they're a family of 5. And, the cities are not for young kids all the time. Sometimes they get bored to death in a big city. I love big cities, and that's why I live here. But I do know that sometimes kids can take only so much of a big city. So I thought in my research, trying to find some good places for him to stay, I would also show him this particular new sports park that opened up just last summer. And it has the surfing pool in there. So you can go surfing, you can play tennis, you can climb, you can play soccer, or you can play basketball. And it just so happens that a couple of days ago, the City Wave Pro World Tour was held at the Tokyo Wave Pool, and all the pictures on Instagram look so fun. It just is just like, look at this. I didn't save one of those Instagram ones. I'm so sorry. But the sports facility, you can see this is an illustration where it shows from above. It's quite large, and you can really have quite the fun if you have had enough city and you want to do a little of this kind of recreation when you come. Anyway, so much to do in this city. I hope that if you come, you can find the exact perfect fit for what you like to do. All right, everybody. Yeah, do take care. Sayonara for now. Bye-bye.